Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a level 51 Rayquaza with Dragon Ascent, and we will be landing it, and man, this move is extremely strong. Now, at first, you're not going to see me use it too many times. It's going to be towards the end of the video, middle of the videos, when I start pushing myself to actually use it, because there's many situations where it's just simply better to go for Breaking Swipe. One, because you're going to be lowering your opponent's attack, readying it for the next Pokemon, and more than likely they're going to be shielding up. So what you're going to need to happen is you're just going to have to be wide open, or you throw it and they just simply let it go when they still have shields. And it's a little obvious when you throw it because it does take a second to build up to that energy, but Dragon Ascent is an extremely hard-hitting move. You will be lowering your defense every time you use it. I'm going to have to say, more than likely, you're only going to be landing one Dragon Ascent per game. It's possible to land two, but unlikely. Okay, so with that said, let's have a little fun here. We're going to be pairing it up with Kyogre the entire time. As far as that third Pokemon, we'll be periodically swapping that out for several different ones here. We do have Landorus, level 50, 100% IV, as well as that Shadow Snorlax as well. So I was able to collect 4 meteorites, 2 from the task and then 2 from the raids, I do believe. I got a meteorite from my first Rayquaza raid right out the gate. Somebody invited to me before the Go Fest actually started, and it was 100% IV, and I got a meteorite right out the gate there. So I'm looking really good, holding on to 3, saving 1 for Shadow. Now, somebody did ask or say this comment, and it was saying something about, well, Shadows can't evolve or Mega Evolve, so why would, what's the point? Well, I have Dragon Ascend on your Shadow to do a lot of damage. Just because you put Dragon Ascent has nothing to do with like you need to Mega Evolve it. You can put Dragon Ascent on a Pokemon or Rayquaza and never Mega Evolve it. Okay, it doesn't need to be like that. But anyways, I just wanted to clear that up. So I will be saving those later. There's really no need for me to use one again right now at all. I got the 100, level 50. But with that said though, let's go. Bring in the Rayquaza in, Breaking Swipe ready to go. This Rayquaza does have energy, but they're going to be going down because they've got no more shields. They've got a Metagross in the back, which will be able to be handled easily by the Kyogre. We will shield this up just for good measure. It is an Earthquake, and we're taking that win. Like I said, we will be building up the confidence. I wouldn't call it the confidence to use it, but I start realizing, okay, I know what I need to do. Not lead Rayquaza, get shields, and then, make it wide open for it in the later game as opposed to leading it. Rayquaza is a great lead and all, but if you're trying to get off Dragon Ascent, more than likely you're not going to be able to if you're leading with it. So we'll switch that up here in a bit. If you do enjoy my videos, please make sure you do give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate that here. Okay, so they're bringing in a Melmetal almost to the Dragon Ascent, but we're just going to go ahead and throw the Breaking Swipe so we can lower the attack and ready it for the next Pokemon here. They're not going to be able to Thunder Shock me down. Not today. And you're still doing a decent amount of damage with that Breaking Swipe to that Steel type. They're bringing it down to half. Granted, they do have a whole crap load of energy, but they are at a 2 attack debuff. They do swap immediately into a Giratina, and I bring in my Snorlax, which will completely wall it, unless they do have Dragon Pulse. They throw a Shadow Ball and realize that ain't cutting it, and they back out and we take the win, and we're looking good. Metagross and Snorlax are a very good swap in for Rayquaza's weaknesses, potentially Snorlax, because it has superpower for the Steel and can handle Togekiss. And then you do have the Kyogre, which is just good to go up against the fairies in general. So we're up against Kyogre. Hey, what do you know? This is great, and we're gonna go ahead and let this go here. Yeah, just a Thunder, no problem. We should be able to farm them down. And we almost have Dragon Ascent. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we went down with energy. Do you see the problem? Do you see? And that was one of the biggest discouragements for me to continue to try to use it for this night here. What you're going to see is 3 different days. So this right here, I went over to my best friend's house. It's in town. Well, it's his grandpa's house, but when he comes into town, I always see him. And he actually asked me to be his best man. He's going to be getting married soon, so I'm going to be going down to the lower 48s. Do believe he's in Kentucky. So, yeah, best man. Let's go. It's awesome. Good stuff, man. We grew up so quick. Time flies. If you're young, let me tell you some advice right now from old Grandpa Poke. Don't try to grow up too quick. That's, it's good to be mature and, go about your life in an organized way. But don't try to grow up too fast. Enjoy yourself, right? I don't have any regrets, really. I had a great childhood, but we grew up together, good times, And make sure you treat people with respect. That's one of the most important things. All right, anyways, enough from Grandpa. Up against Excadrill here. Now, it was at this point where I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm sick and tired of this shit. What is this? This is manipulated Go Battle League. Like, I love bringing you guys content, but my gosh, it is just so frustrating. So, I am going to swap out the lead here. We have a Lugia. I just went for like a game or two with it on my team. So we're still going to be able to beat them, but we did use a shield. So, hey, they bring in Togekiss, they farm us down, and I'm going to bring in Kyogre here. They do have a decent amount of energy. So we got rid of their steel type. Could easily be a double steel team, which would not be too good for us here. But let's just see what's in the back as we do continue on here with that Lugia. So they're letting it go, still holding on to shields, and they have a Kyogre in the back. Now, not looking too great here. This is definitely a Surf. We'll let this go here. Shadow Lugia, one of the best investments for the Master League. Really fun pick. I don't use it as often anymore because a lot of the Pokemon that I do like to use in combination with it just simply don't work. So you kind of have to revolve its own team around it, as it is going to be a flyer. And you do need to look out for some of those steel types, although Aeroblast is putting in a lot of work, just like Dragon Ascent, except for Dragon Ascent is just simply stronger. Could you imagine a Shadow Rayquaza with Dragon Ascent? One shot. Just wait until I land them. If you haven't gone yet, if you're still here with me, obviously, if you're still listening, duh. Just wait, we're going to be getting them off. It's going to be great. And we take the win there. We go down with the Kyogre, but we still had a Pokemon on the back, so we're looking good. Like I said, stay tuned. They put us up against a level 20. Yeah. You know why? Because it kept hitting me with the hard counter, and there was nothing I can do. So I took about, it was like I went like 4-1. So it decided to give me, no offense, just a lower level person. I was like, really? Okay, anyways, we have the Landorus on the team. I do believe we're going to be sticking with it the entire time, period. We're going with it for the remainder. So they're bringing in a Kyogre. We're going to just go ahead and throw that superpower here. And another one, let's go. That damage is really adding up as our attack does go down, as well as our defense. Bringing them down below half health, fantastic. Bringing in the Rayquaza, they're going to be immediately swapping into a Melmetal, and I make a bot swap into my Kyogre. If you're not familiar with a bot swap, that means just switching very quickly. And we're in a great position here. We just need to bring out that Melmetal to the point where we can take them down with the Rayquaza, shielding up that Surf. Now we can let a charge move go. We are going to do that. And unfortunately, they get to the next one here, so I have to make my decision. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up here. Seeing that the matchup with the Rayquaza with their last Pokemon is going to be that good, although they could have a Blizzard. Ooh, nope, no Blizzard for you today. Okay, get into the Breaking Swipe. This will KO the Kyogre, and they can't even take us out with a Rock Slide, but they sure are going to try until the very bitter end here, aren't they? And well, we take that win. Now, gotta say, I love my Rayquaza. I was watching for the past couple of days. I've been watching some game expos and people buying some high value games and stuff. And Pokemon Emerald, speaking of the Rayquaza, new. I don't know if it's new or what, but good condition with the box. What the freaking hell? $450? Shit. People keep saying, well, what would you do if you can go back in time? Buy all the Pokemon games that I can and invest in Bitcoin, apparently, and save all my Charizard first edition foils. I was there when they first came out. I opened the packs when they were around. Yes, I'm that old. I would have saved everything. I would have been like so pristine and organized. My parents would have been like freaked out, like, who in the hell is this person? And why are they? No, they wouldn't have, but it would have been awesome though. You know, go back in time, save all of your Pokemon cards, invest in Bitcoin, and buy all the Pokemon games up. Keep them in pristine, just the best condition ever. Wait till this year or whatever, and you can make a killing. You'd be rich. Anyways, enough of that fantasy of going back into time and saving Pokemon Emerald games. All right, going for the Aura Sphere. We lowered their attack, right? Yeah, we locked them. We got ourselves in the best position here. Nothing you can do. We farm them down with Kyogre Surf. Wait until its Shadows comes out now. That's something. All right, we got a shiny Groudon here. Now, this is not bad. Fire Punch. I should have technically let them throw Fire Punch first. This was an amateur move on my end. I don't know why I did that, but they throw right when I throw, so we lowered our defense. They're going to be essentially doing more damage here. Getting to the next one. almost made me think that this was a bot. That was a very, very clean swap. Now, I know that people are going to say, well, they're trying to catch a superpower. Yeah, they were. And I know it's not a bot. It was just super, super quick and clean. As soon as I tap swap, they hit theirs too. Crazy. Okay, so Dragonclaw letting it go down. They've used a shield, and we still have 2 on our end here. Now, we're going to want to bring in that Landorus, looks like. Go for the Stone Edge, see if we can get that shield, or we'll take out this Dragonite. They're going to let it go. Sounds good. Still in the yellow, but Landorus is a very squishy Pokemon. Bringing back that Groudon, we throw in our Ray to catch a Fire Punch, and we catch the Fire Punch, and they've got a Metagross in the back. All right, I think you're going to see your first Dragon Ascend here. I may have thrown it already and just haven't. 10 minutes in, really? We haven't gone for it. Damn! Here we go, folks. The moment you've been waiting for. Dragon Ascend. Oh, let's go. They're like, wait a minute. No, that's not supposed to happen. Shielding this up as we will be able to get to a breaking swipe up against this Groudon here, and they've got a quick move ground. Even though we've lowered our defense, they're still not going to be able to take us out. Using that last shield, swapping into Landorus and going for the superpower to take the win with a little bit of a combo breaker. Let's get it. All right. There we go. There you go. There's your Dragon Ascend. Now, we will be using it a lot more. Once I started to see the damage and getting more comfortable, I was like, you know what? Nah, we're going to start throwing this like crazy. Probably not in this situation. Again, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, there's going to be times where just going for breaking swipe is just simply the move. But I do believe I make a few calls on like shielding up the Rayquaza where I shouldn't have. Obviously, that was a great shield, you know, the Blizzard. But I do make a few calls so I can actually get to the Dragon Ascend. Let's go. Dragon Ascend up against Lugia. And wow, over half damage. Lugia is a tank, and that's not even a shadow. Unfortunately, lowering our defense, and they're going to be able to farm us down while we're not able to get to the breaking swipe. We are down a shield, but we did take out this Lugia. I mean, it's over for them here. Okay, they've got this and one more Pokemon, which is going to be Melmetal. So we are in a little bit of a predicament here. Let's see what we can pull off, but not quite. We have Landorus with a lot of energy left. We can easily let this first Rock Slide go because it's you know, we're part ground as well, although it's doing a decent amount of damage. Going for the Rock Slide, or the, sorry, Stone Edge here, but they don't shield up. I'm thinking to myself, right. Nice call. Okay, so we get that shield, and we're gonna have to shield this up here. I'm thinking, did they get to 2? No, absolutely not. Getting to that superpower and Landorus here, absolutely amazing Pokemon. And we swap into Kyogre and take them down with the Surf before they farm us down and take that win. Moving it on to our next battle here. It looks like we're into another day. Met with Haxorus. This actually, yes, was today. We'll let this breaking swipe go. Their counters resisted, but it is going to start kind of adding up here as Landorus, again, is a squishy Pokemon, but it hits so hard. It's got great attack and great moves, super spammy and coverage. So we will shield this one. We're letting it go. Oh, crap. Okay, very good. Okay, so I let it go because I figured we'd be able to survive the counters, in which we did barely. We've gotten a shield out of them. They immediately swap into a Sigaleo. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Kyogre to handle this here with its Fire Spin quick move, Fire Fang charge move, and I would assume either, well, Iron Head or Flamethrower. Usually Iron Head is what they're going with, I guess, to cover those fairies. So we let this go. Another Fire or Psychic Fangs here. Getting to the Surf. Now I'm going to take them out as soon as I can here. There is no need to screw around here. So we take them out. In comes the Haxorus. They're throwing immediately, which is great for me as well. We'll let it go, and now we're going to have to rely on our Rayquaza. I was thinking to myself, you know, this is pretty much a wrap, but again, we did get all of their shields, so let's see what we can do here. Bringing in an Excadrill immediately. Now we're going to go for that Dragon Ascend. Here you go. You ready for it? Like I said, going to start happening at about the middle of the video, and we take them out. They bring in their Haxorus, and it is going to be hacked to bits, so they back out. Dragon Ascend saved my ass right there. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Next battle, met with an Excadrill. This is a good lead here for us. No problem. You will let that first Rock Slide go. You do not want to shield that up. It is absolutely pointless to do that. So you let it go. You're careful for a catch like this here. See? I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. That was a good catch. That was very good. That pissed me off. There's a lot of times where I'm like, I say out loud, it's a good catch. And I still know I'm going to win. But in this situation, I was thinking, you know what? I was in a good position. Anyways, what's going on here? We'll let this go. We're not shielding no ancient power. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So we're going to farm down that Togekiss, still holding on to 2 shields. I've got 1. Bringing in that Dragonite. Getting to the surf here. Dude, this is a blizzard. There's no way in hell we would have it, but yeah, okay. Yeah, they call it. Very nice, very nice. Farming us down, which is not good, seeing that we do have a Rayquaza in the back with a Landorus with hardly any health left, so they're either going to get 2 shields, maybe we can farm them down, Dragon Claw, and they get to another one. Gosh damn it. Okay, so yeah, not looking too great here, particularly for me. Swapping back into that Excadrill, we're going to go ahead and go for the breaking swipe here. Lower their attack, swap into the Landorus, force them to throw their energy, obviously. And we are... Oof, we're going to survive a Rock Slide since we did hit him with a breaking swipe, but it is going to be very close. I was thinking we could have farmed them down maybe, but we're going to go ahead and just throw this because they're so low. And we take the win up against Dragonite. Are you serious? Let's get it. Next battle, what do we have going on here? Show me some Dragon Ascent. A Lugia. Well, this is good since Stone Edge is going to basically one-shot that thing. They're going to have to shield up unless they want to go down. So I expect we get a shield here. Exactly, looking good. And we're going to have to do the exact same. It doesn't matter what move they throw, we'll have to shield it up because look at where we're at already, simply from quick move damage. So we shield that up, go for another Stone Edge. Do they want to shield it up? And they swap into a Kyogre to catch. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Rayquaza here. We are 1-to-1 on the shields. This should take them out. I wasn't looking at the health. And they shielded up. They're using their last shield. Now, we farmed them down and they don't even get off their charge move. That has got to sting a little bit. That has got to sting. I know the feeling. You saw it with the Rayquaza's Dragon Ascent. Bringing back the Lugia, I'm thinking that they got a Groudon in the back. They've got Kyogre, right? So we'll see. And, well, wait. Didn't they? No, they don't have a Kyogre. Mewtwo. There it is. Okay. All right, Landorus, take the damage for us, bringing in our own Kyogre here, and this is not a blizzard situation. You simply get off surf here, okay? So we hold on to our shield. We get to the surf literally right before they get to the next Side Strike, bringing back that Ho-Oh, holding onto the shield in case they get to a charge move here, but we're going to be able to take them out before that even happens, and we're looking good, moving it on to our next opponent, leading with Landorus the entire time, or the remainder of the time. Met with a Togekiss, which is fine. We got the dragon in the back, which doesn't want to see it. Kyogre loves this matchup here, but we do have Stone Edge, which is going to constantly threaten them, and we will be able to get to a couple of them before we go down. So getting to the next one here. We're not able to get to another one, obviously, because simply Charm will take us out. So we'll let this go because it would be pointless. And they under-tap completely. I don't even think they hit a bubble. So we go down. They have no more shields. We bring in Kyogre, and I'm hoping that they do not have a Steel type in the back. But more than likely, they will with that Togekiss up here. And they're bringing in a Garchomp with Mud Shot. So we still need to look out because this thing will have Outrage. Yeah, that will one-shot us easily. So we're building up a little bit of extra energy. Oh, we're farming down. We got Dragon Ascent. Folks, you ready? You ready for it? All right, let's get it. We're going to be hitting Dragon Ascent. Bringing in an Excadrill here. Let's go. Dragon Ascent, and oh my gosh, it does like 90% of its health. Getting to a freaking breaking swipe. Oh my goodness. Just running all over the Steel types. I know it's a Excadrill. And have you ever seen that? That's a very rare sight to see. A Togekiss backing out up against a Rayquaza with, I mean, that Togekiss had almost 50% of his health. Next battle, we're met with another Dragonite. What is going on here with the Dragonite leads? It's just a coincidence. All of a sudden, we see all these Dragonites. Anyways, I'm building up to the Stone Edge. There's no point to bait. I mean, what are you going to bait? Bait with Superpower? Nah, you just Stone Edge all the way. Letting it go and getting to the Superpower. Now you throw Superpower. Now you do, for sure, for sure. And they're shielding it up. We'll be able to get to another one if we wanted to shield up, but we're going to let it go and farm them down with Kyogre, seeing that Kyogre hates this matchup here. Getting the dragon out of the way. And a Goldingo. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Rayquaza doesn't want to see that Steel type either, so this is the perfect situation for us to be in here. Now, we can let this go. Kyogre can take the hit, no problem. We will be able to outpace them here to the surf. Getting to the next one now. I'm just hoping that there's something in the back that the Rayquaza can handle. Let's hope. And it is going to be a Excadrill again. All right, you better believe you already know what it is. We saw it last time. We're going to do it yet again. Excadrill's getting taken out by flying moves over here. Let's go. Now, we have 2 breaking swipes, but we're just going to go for the one-shotter here, which is going to take out that Excadrill, and we take the win with the Dragon Ascent yet again. Let's go. Next battle, what do we have? Dragonite again. Oh, just more Dragonites. I think that other one was the first one. I've lost track, but there you go. Another one. All right, so they shield up the Stone Edge first time. So we're going to go ahead and match them there. Get to the next Stone Edge. We will survive, and we will have plenty of health left to get to the Stone Edge. We are completely good. I'm being sarcastic, but we will survive, no problem at all. Getting to the Stone Edge, and they do win the matchup. Bringing Kyogre again. Deja vu, anybody? Yeah. Bringing in a Melmetal, and yeah, definitely. They did have a different Pokemon for their middle one last game, but hey, this is still a good matchup for me here, as they are going to be showing me their Steel type, and we do have a Dragon in the bag that doesn't want to see it really at all. Getting off that Rock Slide, we get to the next serve, which is going to be enough to take him out. They shield this up. I really am going to think that there's another Excadrill in the back. That or a Groudon. Has to be. Or Mamoswine or something. So we let it go. We come in here with the Ray. We'll let this Rock Slide go as well. I know, pretty big risk. And they've got an Excadrill. Here we go again with this crap, folks. You ready for it? So we're not looking too great, but we've seen what Dragon Ascent can do to this sucker. So let's go ahead and get it off to see what we got. I was contemplating lowering its attack, but this is the move to make. Let's one-shot that thing and then take the win up against the Melmetal with our Dragon. Rayquaza just took out 2 Steel types. Let's go. Next game, what do we have? Leading Rayquaza again. Okay, so I was getting a little feisty with it. Doesn't look like we really want to get off Dragon Ascent because it was starting to hard counter me with the dragons in the front and water types. So I was thinking, okay, what is this bullshit? Manipulated. All right, I'll put my dragon up front. What's going to happen now? Well, they put the water up front. We got a water, boys. We got water. All right, swapping out of my Rayquaza as they do bring in their Togekiss. And they're staying there for a little bit, building up energy, and then bringing in their Groudon. Or, oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind over here. That dragon, that Steel Dragon, you know. Anyways, we baited them. Great. Going for another one here. And their Dialga is taking me down. All right, so we do have the Landorus. They are down a shield, so we're still looking pretty good here. We can pull this off. We are almost to a Dragon Ascent on the Rayquaza, but you're going to see the the gymnastics that we're going to pull off here to make this one happen. So we go Stone Edge, so we do not lower our attack or our defense. More importantly, we're going to bait them here with the superpower, then swap into the Ray, double debuff them. If we can get to the next one, that'd be great. If we can't, that's fine. I think we do though. 1, 2, and then we don't. That's okay. We lowered their attack, and that's all we really needed to do to allow us to get to the Stone Edge with the Landorus, as opposed to being farmed down with Charm if we didn't lower their attack. So that worked beautifully. Everything worked in unison. Great. Moving it on to the next one here. Show me. Oh, we got a legend. This legend's gonna kick my ass. I better look out. Oh boy. So they're swapping. We're gonna go ahead and bring in the Landorus to handle their Dialga situation here. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just throw this right out the gate because we're gonna plan to shield up anyway, so we don't really need to worry about it. Yes, we're gonna be taking a little bit more damage from that 3 Dragon Breaths they threw in between them. Oh my goodness, whatever should I do here? Going for another superpower. They're double shielding. They're double shielding, folks. This legend's scared. Going for another superpower here, and it takes them out. It was all in vain. It was all in vain. Or was it? Because now they're able to farm up a whole hell of a lot of energy with their Garchomp, which can still sweep up my team. So I'm going to go ahead and swap to stop them right there, because that was like another 3 or 4 quick moves with their farm that I did not want them to get. Bringing in a Metagross, and we're going to go ahead and Dragon Ascent this legend ass right here, folks. Oh my gosh. There is no holding back the Flyers anymore. The Flyers have taken over the meta. It is official. All right, so we're going to let that go. We're going to let that go. We've got no more shields. And there you have it, folks. The Legend Sweeper. Let's have a little fun here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!
You will see.